Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about what you should eat and what you should avoid eating when it comes to any heart condition or post a cardiac bypass surgery. Heart problems are so common that I'm sure most of us are going to have some or the other member in our family who has a cardiac history. So I recommend you all to watch the video very carefully and just follow whatever has been mentioned as much as you can. I believe that fitness and a healthy diet goes hand in hand. And it's not only important for the patient to follow this, but also for us and anybody who does not have any history of heart problems so that we can avoid it. We have with us Shifra Varadkar. She studied her master's in nutrition practice and dietetics from Bond University, Australia. She's very good at what she is doing. So let's dive in and see what she has for us.
Hi guys. So this video we're gonna talk about a healthy lifestyle and a healthy diet for patients who have just undergone a cardiac bypass surgery. I'm gonna list down things that you should be doing and a list of things that you shouldn't be doing, and by things I mean foods that you should be eating and foods that you shouldn't be eating for a patient who has undergone cardiac bypass surgery. Now, the first thing that's the most important for heart health is omega 3 fatty acids. You definitely have to include a good source of omega 3 fatty acids in your diet. Now, if you're a non vegetarian, it can be oily fish like salmon, tuna, mackerel that you can include. If you're a vegetarian and don't eat meat, you can include nuts such as almonds and walnuts. You can include seeds such as flax seeds and chia seeds into your diet, which are really rich in omega 3 fatty acids. Or you can also consult with your doctor or a dietitian if you're going to one and ask them about dosage for omega 3 supplementation and if it would be beneficial in your case. And that's something that you can start implementing in your diet. When we talk about fats, I think it's the most important when it comes to cardiac health. So we want you to consume fats that are unsaturated fatty acids. So you have monounsaturated fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids. So you need to consume foods that are rich in these unsaturated fatty acids. So when you're cooking, make sure that you're using oils such as olive oil, which is cardioprotective. You can use sunflower, canola, peanut oil in your cooking preparations because these include unsaturated fatty acids in them. If you're somebody who loves avocados, it's great because avocados are rich in healthy fats. So that is definitely something that you can add into your diet. The second thing is include a good amount of fiber in your diet. For this, you need to increase the amount of fruits, vegetables, and complex carbohydrates in your diet. Now, fruits, vegetables, and carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates, because they are higher in fiber, what fiber does is it binds to LDL cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol, and it helps in the excretion or the removal of this LDL cholesterol from the body. A decrease in the LDL cholesterol will invariably result in a decrease in the risk of a cardiac disease. So it's important to include good amount of fiber. You can do this by increasing the fruits and vegetables in your diet. Keep the skin on. Oats is a very good source of soluble fiber, which helps in reducing LDL. So definitely include that in your diet. Also, cooked and cooled rice has something called as resistant starch, which is good to manage cholesterol as well. Other complex carbohydrates are just your whole grain, whole wheat, your rotis, multigrain bread. You can include jawar, bajra, nachni, bhakris or rotlas in your diet, and that's a good addition as well. Now, the things that you should avoid while having cardiac issues or just after you've undergone a bypass surgery is one, saturated fats. Saturated fats are high in things such as your bakery products, anything that's packaged, anything that's fried, deep fried, anything that's oily is buttery is going to be high in saturated fats. Stay away from meat pies, stay away from sausage rolls, stay away from puff pastries, stay away from normal pastries, cakes. You need to reduce the amount of these foods in your diet. If you're somebody who likes bacon, you need to reduce the amount of bacon, sausages, or cold cuts of meats that you're having, because they are high in saturated fat as well. If you're somebody who likes red meat, you need to make sure that you're trimming off the fat in the red meat. So if you're somebody who eats mutton, or if you're somebody who eats pork, you need to make sure that you're trimming off the fat before consuming red meat. Your focus should be on eating meat that is that doesn't have a lot of fat in it. So anything that is lean, so like chicken breast, is a good option as compared to red meats, which are really high in fat. If you are eating them, trim the fat. Another thing that you need to be careful of is the amount of salt in your diet. And when I say salt, I mean salt in the salt that you add while preparing your food, and also the salt that is present in the food. Packaged foods will have an increased amount of salt in them because it's used as a preservative. Pickles have a higher amount of salt in them because it's used as preservatives. All the food items that I listed down below before, such as your pastries, your puff pastries, your savory pastries, anything which comes in a packet, so like your chips, all of them are going to have increased amount of salt in them. You need to stay away from all of this. Now, saturated fat you need to stay away from, because saturated fat is directly linked with clogging of your arteries. Salt is directly linked with increasing your blood pressure. Both of these are risk factors for cardiac diseases, and that's why we need to stay away from them. Now, lastly, if you are somebody who smokes or somebody who consumes alcohol, that is something that needs to be cut out from your life. If not cut out, because I know it's difficult to get over alcohol or smoking, you need to drastically reduce the amount that you are consuming, both alcohol and cigarettes, in a day. It is extremely important for your heart health that you focus on whole, fresh foods that are rich in nutrients, and don't focus on foods that are packaged or refined. I hope this video was helpful. We're gonna end on this note, but before I end this video, I have to say that I hope everyone is staying at home. I hope everyone is staying safe, and that you and your family members are healthy. All my prayers and good wishes with everybody who's dealing with this pandemic right now. And if you have any questions regarding nutrition, you can always get in touch with me on my Instagram handle, and I'm happy to answer all the questions related to nutrition. So thank you for watching this, and stay safe.
That was a very detailed and informative video. Thank you so much, Shifra. I hope that this has been very helpful to you all, and I hope that you all have noted whatever you all should have. Also, I will list down Shifra's details in the comment section below so you can take a look. She is practicing in Mumbai, and she also has her online nutrition program, and I highly recommend her. So please guys, if you all have any questions, and if you want to like make and have a nutrition program or a diet program for yourself, so you can just contact her. Thank you so much, Shifra, and as I always say, relieve your pain and regain your life.